stand for you, Hannah. Waterloo Titi, you're a star. Don't let bullies bring you down.
Kusha and Kabo, my family, them. Me na Waterloo Titi. Today, I dey right inside Waterloo village. For make I talk to Waterloonians them. I dey beg una dear, una support me, especially again, you want the way out of the country. This town a village, and me Waterloo Titi, I dey go housemate salon season 4 for what represent this week. Sweet village where we know we for food and beverages so that we can celebrate and fry fish with we fine palm wine. Please, una come on board, una support me. If the one of Waterloo supports me, we dey win this, we dey win am, we dey win am, we not dey catch we aid. Now beg I dey beg una. I be don't go meet the aid man, I don't inform him. Even before they declare, he don't give me a blessing. I don't also go meet the chairman instead of give me a blessing. Do ya una come on board and support me. Let one make provision for we all, and I dey pray say I will go win this and come again return at the village for let we all proud. I tell una plenty, thank you.
Yeah. Housemate season 4. We stand tall. We support the granny Mrs. Versatile. Hannah Waterloo Titi. Let them know say beauty not to only face. Now heart and grace. We the vote. We dey stand for you, Hannah. Waterloo Titi, you're a star. Don't let bullies bring you down. Cause you're beautifully and wonderfully made. Yeah. Mrs. Versatile. You shine like the sun where rise from Waterloo. Your spirit strong, your heart pure too. Them feet talk, but we no go move. Cause you get the grace and we believe in you.
Hold your head high, granny, don't cry. Them no go feed dim your lights. You're a queen with purpose. Fly so high. Season 4, you go win this fight.
We dey vote, we dey stand for you, Hannah. Waterloo Titi, you're a star. Yeah. Housemate season 4. We stand tall. We support the granny Mrs. Versatile. Hannah Waterloo Titi. Let them know say beauty not to only face. Now heart and grace. We dey vote, we dey stand for you, Hannah. Waterloo Titi, you're a star. Don't let bullies bring you down.
Kusha and Kabo, my family, them. Me na Waterloo Titi. Today, I dey right inside Waterloo village for make I talk to Waterloonians them. I dey beg una dear, una support me, especially again, you want the way out of the country. This town a village, and me Waterloo Titi, I dey go housemate salon season 4 for what represent this week. Sweet village where we know we for food and beverages so that we can celebrate and fry fish with we fine palm wine. Please, una come on board, una support me. If the one of Waterloo supports me, we dey win this, we dey win am, we not dey catch we aid. Now beg I dey beg una. I be don't go meet the aid man, I don't inform him. Even before they declare, he don't give me a blessing. I don't also go meet the chairman instead of give me a blessing. Do ya una come on board and support me. Let one make provision for we all, and I dey pray say I will go win this and come again return at the village for let we all proud. I tell una plenty, thank you.
All right, good morning, and welcome to a program where we call Korean Site on we are on YouTube and on Facebook, so we can discuss issue the front page of the different newspaper and people do for the morning. After we can look at what the paper and say, or written and get, we can bring people inside where they can help you follow, discuss the different issue then. So we're not wasting more time. Sorry. We go straight and begin look at what we get inside the different paper then, but before that, I just open the gate quickly for we family member them for come inside quick one. Quick one, I just open the gate. 1 2 1 2 1. Okay, quick one for like the gate just open quick one. I will see. Okay, now we go straight and begin look at the paper them, waiting the paper them get. Let's see. Quickly waiting the paper them get. And the first paper they take this morning are the City Hunter newspaper. The City Hunter newspaper go with this banner headline will say local government ministry under fire. FCC accuses chief administrator of undermining governance. FCC chief administrator Raman Tom Farmer, and you as well get 16 flag bearer aspirant slug it out. Why Dr. Ibrahim Bangura deserves serious consideration, and you as well get World Bank report celebrates 104.1 million revenue boost from petroleum pricing. NPRA achieves a milestone in fiscal management. The next one, now the Sky Times newspaper, we say DJ Mohammed Dabo transformed NASIT into a beacon of social security excellence. And you as well get Honorable Cherikoko. A big la police on my chest. You see, recently they talk about mismanagement and NASIT. Watch, I will repeat this again, and I don't talk on several times. All of the heads of department agencies, them, we always then a paper they talk about them personal against them now, they're waiting there. So then they pass serious corruption if they look inside a good one. Now this is one of them, NASIT. Go na NASIT and see what they happen on NASIT. And then we go to the next one. Honorable Cherikoko, living legacy of former President Ernest Bai Koroma, the Dr. David Moinina Senge championing medical inclusion and national progress, power and soul winner. Okay, we go to the next one. One of the Pyramid newspaper. Sierra Leone goes slow in 2024. Mining slump upsets against in farming and services. And Parliament commends QCell for affordable and equality service. Ban call for fair global tax rules. And SLFA President clocks 100 days in of impactful leadership. The next one, now the 18th newspaper. PAC concludes engagement with 7 local councils. First Lady inspires graduates to lead a digital transformation. VP Julie Jallo honors fallen heroes. We go to the next one at the Bold Times newspaper. President Bill calls for educated leadership to shape Africa's future. Chief Minister hands over $400,000 worth of assistive device to disability institution. And you also get Embassy of Sierra Leone in Senegal launches campaign against human trafficking and drugs. The next one are the Independent Observer newspaper for illegal cocaine possession, Nigerian jail 30 years. Parliament commends QCell for affordable quality service. And other story there for inside this edition of the Independent Observer. The Global Times newspaper, Sierra Leone Observe Remembrance Day. Fifi Jules Jallo hails SLFA President, and Tim Kaba addresses UN Security Council. And Nabila Tunis pledged Sierra Leone's support to UN tourism priorities. The next one, now the New Citizen newspaper, Bumbuna, a blessing in the energy sector, and Samoa Kamara, a respectable APC leader. And you as well get, as we sell orange, not Monster, and Parliament President's Bill anchors Africa's prosperity on education. The next one at the Satellite newspaper say 100 days of power purposeful leadership as Babadi Kamara sets new benchmark as SLFA president. And as well, the VP Julie Jallo praises RSLAF for an excellent event. The Africa 24 newspaper say Mondema in Kenema, water overflow, federal road bridges. And you as well get for affordable and quality service. Parliament commend QCell. Mrs. Jennifer Bangura inspiring a new chapter for Africa women in tax leadership. Will Samsumana survive? We go to the next one at the exclusive newspaper. As a donate $300,000, SLPP hail Honorable Sidi Tunis, stabbed to death. And you as well get as it suspends 24 hours order, Parliament flip-flops. The next one, now the executive newspaper say as 72 hours ultimatum expire in September this year, MSF challenges Ministry of Labour. And you as well get Adi Macaulay donate a food item to National Rehabilitation Center. Parliament commend QCell. Yes, Dev NMYCW chairman champions climate justice in Sierra Leone. And you as well get other story for this edition of the executive newspaper. The Awareness Times newspaper, during annual Remembrance Sunday, VP and First Lady renew pledge to war veteran. And you as well get Al Monsal is Mr. Africa for 2025. Extend thanks to supporters. And Sierra Leone's APRM Odyssey, a beacon of continental governance, innovation, and unwavering democratic leadership. The Spy newspaper say locals criticize absentee paramount chiefs. And you as well get appeal court order Kamarimba arrest. Sierra Leone economic growth projected at 4.3%, 2025 World Bank report. The Times newspaper say for refusing to settle 1 billion old loans arrears for bags of flowers, court action awaits Shadi Basma. And you as well get big boost for NMA, Peter Bangura, Sierra Leone clinches global mining vice chair position. And APC Northwest region receives 500 million leos support from Dr. Ibrahim Bangura. at PASHEF 2025, Dr. Amkaba presents Sierra Leone's NSOAP. And the next one, now the Care Times newspaper say LRMG sale $180,000 Premier League sponsorship, a partnership to build our nation through sport. A National Task Force report major gains in the fight against scourge epidemic, and Special Security Unit makes major breakthrough in nationwide anti-drugs crackdown. The next one, now the Gleaner newspaper, we say just Leijdekkers operates large cocaine processing facility near York Village, the large warehouse near York Village. And the last paper inside the program this morning, now the New Age newspaper, we say Dr. Med Mustafa Kaba speaks on Sierra Leone's NSOAP in Addis Ababa. SLMMDMC puts additional pressure on the tight fiscal resource of government World Bank's lands. And you as well get businessmen committed to I Council, and St. Edward's School launches STEM Innovation Lab. Now all this we get inside the paper there. We'll go straight and begin look at waiting we get with regards the very sorry, let's just take this short break quickly.
Yeah. Housemate season 4. We stand tall. We support the granny Mrs. Versatile. And our Titi. Let them know say beauty not to only face. Now heart and grace. We the vote, we the stand for you, Hannah. What a Titi, you're a star. Don't let bullies bring you down.
Kusha and Kabomi family them. Me na Watalo Titi. Today, I dey right inside Watalo village for make I talk to Watalonians them. I dey beg una dia, una support me, especially again, you want the way out of the country. This town a village, and me Watalo Titi, I dey go housemate salon season 4 for what represent this week. Sweet village where we know we for food and beverages so that we can celebrate and fry fish with refined palm wine. Please, una come on board, una support me. If the one on Watalo supports me, we dey win this. We dey win them, we will not catch we aid. Now beg I dey beg una. I be don't go meet the aid man, I don't inform him. Even before they declare, he don't give me a blessing. I don't also go meet the chairman instead of give me a blessing. Do ya, una come on board and support me. Let God make provision for we all, and at the pray say I will go win this and come again return at the village for let we all proud. I tell una plenty, thank you.
Yeah. Housemate season 4. We stand tall. We support the granny Mrs. Versatile. And our Titi. Let them know say beauty not to only face. Now heart and grace. We the vote, we the stand for you, Hannah. What a Titi, you're a star. Don't let bullies bring you down. Cause you're beautifully and wonderfully made. Yeah. Mrs. Versatile. You shine like the sun where rise from Waterloo. Your spirit strong, your heart pure too. Them feet talk, but we no go move. Cause you get the grace and we believe in you.
Hold your head high.
All right, welcome back. Of course, we as well they say please, Watalo Titi na the line. And this week, everybody they up for eviction, not free at all, not safe at all. So the only thing we can do now for give you support, not to buy hey. By the way out you can able for give them your support through you small thing way you will actually give to the team, to the management for they actually vote for Watalo Titi, massive one. Okay, like all time we dey try for do things then. It's not easy, we must confess. It's not easy for develop a lot of things then. We dey actually try for develop a lot of things then behind the scene for you. Of course, the gospel channel they go shuffle, and very soon we dey try for finalize things then. Now for just lay because everything are money. You go begin see we young man at the host go begin to preach Jesus now na the gospel channel, and we not don't stop there. We as well get the young producer that you want to go off. So waiting this time they happen, the young producer them as well don't develop the concept where they're going to do, not all the time we go to call no more for other people you work them. So the young producer they as well don't decide for say, okay, let's do, the actual, cartoon music them for for picking them, actual cartoon music for picking them. Maybe as time they go, we go actually make you get a taste, a gist of how italic actual cartoon where this time not to just the oldies, the goodies, where they can always the benefit, but rather you get forget, you know, the one them as well we go see, okay, what about me picking self where I get 1 year to 3 years, yeah, then self for the benefit from waiting they come out from this particular place. So we go give you all that day as we go along the way for let you get a taste, a gist, you know, let you see within italic because you actually now this thing can say diversify. You get for diversify. You know, we want for the salon diversify. Then we do a lot of things then. So we choose for do other things then where go actually the show. Go the show, you know, picking them, you know, certain things them as them to go along the way because the truth of the matter, certain things and they get idea, they get experience and no say that kind of thing where you go through, other people them need them as well. Other people them go through that same kind of thing. So what about if you choose for help them as well, the way how you try for help you. Some people you know they look for example. I'm not saying me guess what I get you know they now big man and woman there. But they get other people where they just join the club, like we waiting at the club right now. So what about if we give a gist? For example, I will give you a taste of this one.
Lisa, ANALYSE. When mama says stop, you stop right there. But don't run away, don't stomp, don't stairs. When papa says no, don't be mad. Just listen close and don't be bad. Yes, ma, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Good kids listen everywhere. Yes, ma, yes, sir. We show respect, we show we care.
Okay, so relax. That's just a taste of what you get for the expect. What you get for the expect, and they from the how they call them, the platform where they come up now. The platform where they come up now. Now then thing that you get for the guests as we go along the way. For example, you will get another one where a lot of things then get for the camel for you. A lot. So all of this are community helper. So you need you picking for land. For example, when they say stop, waiting that they mean for stop. You know, when they say do this, waiting that they mean not to bad, not for just help you for they grow up well. All of them things when they see other people in you. So this time we say okay, what about to join them and an original, you know, from scratch. Not to anybody in your own we take and put not just original thing, the song them original. And first time they cartoon them as well, the original, all things original. So remember say this they come up very soon. So let's go straight and introduce the guests inside the program. Although you don't need introduction because you don't eat Korean. Stay eat Korean. Welcome to the show, Alpha Part.
Thank you, Learders. Thank you for again having me this morning. It's 10 o'clock morning in Sierra Leone, 5 o'clock morning in America. Careful.
Wait, are you hearing something? Just hold on the line.
Madame,
And the music still playing about.
Yeah, are you hearing something? Just some seconds. Let's see something.
désolée madame, mais je peux dormir.
Company.
J'ai bloqué mon madame, moi je veux pas ça de goûter. Hein.
Something they play.
Moi je quitte.
Something they play
Moi,
on
je
that.
quitte.
Okay, so
Vas-y,
just some
quitte-moi,
seconds.
madame.
Just some seconds. Let's just. I'll come back this one. Uh-oh. Let's see what we get again. Right. Sorry about that. Sorry, Obi, there is some thing we not to be me even me the player. I don't know how it happen. And I don't search all the waiting them. I not see any fade away OP we go say this one na something they play with a leak at all. None and not see. I don't know. Yes, okay. Very much sorry about that. Very much sorry about that. Hope say it okay now. Okay. So hey God. Life sweet. So let me continue with the ball rolling. Another person for joining inside the program. Just no. Hope say after you know the anything again, anything?
No.
Okay. And I hope say you still fully watch everything not look okay now. I'm gonna be no said under the comments actually. Alright, let's just wait till my producer get quickly. Yes? Okay now. Alright. Okay, so we'll go straight and begin look at the thing. After let's start with this. Then few days there we don't lost, we don't we not join with them 2-3 days there. What thing don't happen are the biggest thing for you?
Well, beaucoup things they happen. I don't know what I would say. Big pass in company. But certain things that we don't draw me attention. For example, the High Court issue with Kamarimba, issuing this bench warrant for Kamarimba and in Shorty. For me, I think that's not a shock. I think it's drugs fighting back in one way or the other, and also I don't know how to that information. I try to verify. Probably you go verify, and for me that the Sierra Leone police they come up with statements say just Leijdekkers is no more in Sierra Leone. They may not say yes within Sierra Leone, but right now they don't know, it don't disappear common as Sierra Leone. So just Leijdekkers not in Sierra Leone again. You know, these were like the things that really happened for me then. And we also get in the opposition front, these are something we probably get for pull video off. They get information of people them way don't they already pay how they can call them. They want to go vote for them during the conventions. Already they carry some man gonna power bush, or they carry people and gonna bush for go swear, give them money, say and go swear, you know, say them go vote for them, all of them kind of thing, and they go on. But around the Kush issue, I don't get much there because I see many things they happen from different fronts. We see people are still being arrested. We see police they heightening up arrests, communities they show up and all of them. And I was just like yesterday calling on the church of Sierra Leone for themselves, you know, as an institution, churches them for join the fight against drugs, therefore puts them on inside it. That's Jesus Christ we make build the church for. You say feed my sheep. Peter lovest thou me. Peter said, yes, Lord, I love you. Say feed my sheep. To feed them means we need to help them physically. So these are the things where they happen. Aside from the fact that the 300 projects now is scam. That project, that electricity project. Now, I actually believe that analysis, you know, around that project and the sidelining or removal of KKY, can they call Yumkela and everything around the electricity issue, the bossiness.
So, but wait, let's just ask this question. Can the Yumkela don't totally hands off? Because at this particular point, he not to be minister, but he not been post where they oversee the ministry.
Yes, so can the Yumkela Nainde still be advisor to the president on
energy?
You understand me? Still be advisor to president on energy. But the thing now that at this particular point in time, it be crucial for the person like can the Yumkela head the ministry. You understand? It was very, very crucial because you get all of these kind of big projects when they talk about, and he is the man initially where they run the idea as to how for build the energy sector.
So you know, things say maybe can they don't turn this down, maybe in order for, you know, go and take bad name because it gets intention for lead the country. Because if you go take the ministry and you're not able to deliver, people go say, well, you're not able for one small ministry in the country going forward.
Make I tell people them something, yeah, that can they call Yumkela not to the kind of person we and no say no they neglect an opportunity where they come in way. You understand me? First of all, now person we always want for show like a for say they on top of situation. They always want for show like a for say, oh, you able for fix this, you able for do that, in the you able for do that. And from time he always gets that thing the waiting to say he wants for do things. These are one of the few people that we put sweep and darkness with the thing to say. They want for do things their own way. You understand me? Neglecting what has already been built. So I don't think say Kanda Yunkela actually wants for pullback by himself because of political reasons. Politically, very, we're not certain. You understand? Very, very unstable for Kanda Yunkela for any SLPP. He himself is not even sure. I don't even know what's waiting Marabi go to tell him, maybe go get confidence. But I don't think it's gonna help the SLPP. So therefore, I just think to say he loses at this particular point in time.
Okay, continue further with me inside the program, but can they at the same time, in as much as they look down on any opportunity, when I feed man back home. Now real feed man, it is scared.
Yes,
and one bad name.
Well, the thing is there is no way can the get for avoid bad name necessarily. There is no way get for avoid bad name necessarily. The fact of the matter is, first of all, you don't get your hands into muddy waters. You come and then you're not able to advise this government, say, okay, go back to the drawing board, go back and build from waiting other previous governments and not build on. Go back and start working on this. So instead of seeing all them big projects here, I don't know what's in Fulham because you don't work with the international community. So I don't know what's in Fulham. We make it a thing to say, oh, so much money go Canada and in so short a period. We're quite impossible. So much money not the Canada and in so short a period. You know, no government at the world. The government at the world not dispense, especially when the government's away for put money in certain projects. They go through transitions and in themselves are coming in governments and way. They resist for spend certain amount of money. The American government exists for spend money in other countries there now. You see, they are cutting down on their budgets. The reason for this government shuts down, where I think to say, I make for understand, say, and yesterday, one of the reasons that the fact that
my country name Nigeria. You know Nigeria?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Something
You know
come up.
Nigeria? Name what?
No, you sound it down. You only get
Yes, I think the Bluetooth indicates something from somewhere.
Oh, all right, okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. So at the end of the day, if you look at exactly waiting the happen around kind of UK, like, you already don't feel. Like I said, you feel for build on waiting the past government me don't.
Yeah, but this is not the thing at all. It already don't feel. We know that. But you know, want for take direct responsibility as if na miss don't the way this spoil. You don't mind it go the shadow something. You know that in football it happen. You get shadow player they will no one bad name. If they notice the way they hold the ball will well, they prefer they send them. The next person is struggle now for handle them, then it make like for say it don't do well. I think that kind of person in academy.
That's again a possibility. That's not a major possibility that it try for escape bad name. Like I say, even if you try for escape bad name, you don't want to make probably election time people begin for point finger at time. I wonder if you go even get the space during election time for showing face. That is what I'm also saying. I'm not even sure saying you get the space for showing face.
But this man, this is not the shame.
Well, kind of Yunkela, I know say kind of Yunkela na guy person. I know say kind of Yunkela na part of the people that we always think to say Sierra Leone are them papa them property, so they can just do with Sierra Leone as them feel like, or Sierra Leone as them feel like. Probably even if the SLPP not join them, we will find a way still through NGC. If probably NGC go panic back and take them. Or sometimes we will just find a way to another kind of political.
Not for panic, because you still got to man them inside the NGC where they do things them against other set of people.
Come again?
You still get a man them at the NGC where they do things them against other people we feel say can they not for be part of the party again.
Well, that's the thing. The thing that's the NGC, we not even know waiting then get for do at the end of the day. So you find out that there are people in the NGC we already take Kande as a bitter enemy. No say no for Kande again. But there are others. It still gets 2-3 people in the NGC we also panic now. You know, Sierra Leoneans then we get with people like fun here, and I don't know what's not this thing about Sierra Leoneans being certain people where they just think to say this person gets some kind of name and this person gets some kind of ability for do certain thing, even though the person over the years they fail in assignments given to them. And KKY are one of them kind of people there where when you look at them. You think to say, okay, because you don't work in the international, world, and therefore KY get this kind of ability for fixed content and this and that, and he hasn't got it. You not get her. He able for prove her. But like I said, we get people away myopic, people away think to say, okay, pass KKY, or them think to say, oh, pass this person. And that not be the same to happen with SL people who bring people like a mother be kind of power. Because you think to say, oh, this person, oh, this person, oh, this person, and you left the people away competent. You left people away. They not only get the know-how, but they get the passion for save the country. KKY and squad not get that passion for save the country. So we're gonna be looking and see what thing get for happen with NGC and other political parties. We go on for grab Arata de Lekedewa there.
Okay, so let me touch quickly on the issue of Mohamed Kamarimba Mansari and the court. You know, we all see we to make Mohamed Day out now. The fact that the government been feel say Mohamed die if they release her and then while they die in the hand. They left him and they just give one careless bill to them. Then they get all in documents them for let it travel out. Where they be done always almost they refuse. You know, so now that it don't go, we think out the case again, they begin blow the on again for just Leijdekkers. We make everybody they talk about this particular drug lord right now. In fact, I pitched this story about Just and Marabio in a church and other things then. Just after that one day, we see them call back for Mohamed Kamarimba Mansari. They don't make appeal, they don't turn down the appeal. Now, again, for the second time, then they call for a bench, for let them arrest them and they can go back. Not on. You think that they really want to arrest them for the case where it been the try, where they fight, or something else?
In the very first thing, it's not possible for them to arrest Mohamed Kamarimba Mansari in the United States of America. Because, quote unquote, they said crime wouldn't say Mohamed Kamarimba Mansari commits na Sierra Leone, a crime where you could say gets limited jurisdiction. You only get limited jurisdiction, and that's not for Sierra Leone alone. Number two, Mohamed Kamarimba Mansari, not to the kind, the reason why the government say being Mohamed Kamarimba Mansari, like you rightly said, and the fact that he don't bring the biggest embarrassment come to the first family of Sierra Leone. Okay, Kamarimba exposed Just Leijdekkers. He not only exposed Just Leijdekkers, but he was able to bring down all of these small connections where Just Leijdekkers get to specific people. Them talking about Julius Marabio, talking about Marabio in Peking, talking about the head of
immigration, the head of drugs,
immigration, drugs, law enforcement agency, and all of them thing in there, and be a massive whistleblower when it comes to issues of boats and the land there, this and the land there, bringing the information coming to all of that one day. And not only Sierra Leoneans can capture them, but also people them outside Sierra Leone capture all of that kind of information and puts the government in a place of embarrassment. And so therefore, that is the reason why I'm saying that this is drugs fighting back. This is drugs fighting back. And it's funnily, it's a shame
and drugs that fight back in the form of the government.
Yes, this is drugs fighting back. Make I tell you guys, Sierra Leone, the entire Leone, first of all, will not get no institution at Sierra Leone right now, when a credible institution, we're able to take action outside government. We're able to take action without not pleasing the government. And the courts in Sierra Leone are the weakest institution at Sierra Leone right now. The courts in Sierra Leone was supposed to be that institution where they where they protect the people from the government and ensure that the right thing being done, so that we go tomorrow we will get something where we go build on, so that corruption and other evil things that will go in the country no go sink the country go bottom. But the courts in Sierra Leone don't already sink go bottom. The courts in Sierra Leone don't lost in credibility. It don't lost everything we make the kind of institution where people are for trade, where people are for honor, where people are for respect, all day again. So you will find out for say at any point in time, the courts of Sierra Leone, they're on the beck and call of the government. Make I tell you something. Remember after the war, there was a program where they call justice reforms. This program was an IMF, I think it was an IMF British, no, not IMF. It was a British program Now, a British program where they bring Canada where, you know, the British government begin to pay judges. I remember at one point in time, they were paying magistrates like £8,000, paying magistrates, paying judges.
I think I don't know if that's the Justice Sector Development Program.
Yes, the Justice Sector Development Program. That's the rights program. Okay. And at that particular point in time, they were looking for people that will go sit as magistrates and as judges. But by then, we find out for say seasoned lawyers were refusing to go sit as judges because for them it was about practicing law. They want to practice. These are people who enjoy, you know, discussing law, talking legal things in front of another landed judge. You understand me? So many of them they refuse. Like the Sayi Kamal them, the Oladipo Robin Masons them, and all of them kind big lawyers there. So okay, they refuse to go. So what thing can happen at that? They can fall on them small bubble them where them we be see them the kakna all other lawyers then file. They go na court. All lawyers then file or then just come out. They go now. They will get this Edwina and boyfriend Jamiu they all and this present Chief Justice always will get so. Now through that program they then get them. They can't libel and because of ethnicity and political party, then call them, put them inside, and they make them all magistrates. And these are not people who actually practice law. They never practice law properly. They not even understand properly how to argue case, the applications and implications of the law on issues around. They don't know. So they take them, make them magistrates, and before you marry, because also they are politically aligned. And when Mother Biokana power, we think happen quick one. They say, okay, well, because the law say, if you don't spend 10 years as a magistrate, you now get the ability for become a judge. What thing they do? Then take them all, then carry them go and make them judges. They make them judges. These guys are still weaklings when it comes to legal interpretation. They are still weaklings when it comes to defending the law, standing up for what the law say. Okay, and by the time you marry now, you find out for say people like the one and now they begin pack the Supreme Court, begin get there bunch of semi-litigates and then they pack them at the Supreme Court. And don't like today now we get the Supreme Court, the Appeals Court, we get all those bunch inside it. So these people all come up, they came up without making any sacrifices for the law. They not affect anything. They don't understand nothing. Waiting bring they come up now political party loyalty, ethnic loyalty. Now bring they come up and put them at the position there. So at any time these particular governments get the power for use them. When you look at them, and when you look at all waiting they happen around them, you know that these are guys who just have the beck and call of the government. They can do any kind of shift. Because like a Momoja, for example, if Momoja may get sense. You understand? Why may they not take Momoja in case? That case when they say for go pull 10 almost APC people in common at parliament. Why may they not get to people like a Justice Holloway? But they don't get to Holloway, they don't get to other seasoned judges that way they know why? Because they know that those seasoned judges then they don't bend for anything. They listen to Butulik people them. These are people who has the ability to stand up, who can say to any government, even to the president, say, no, sir, I'm not doing this.
And look, for example, the one we preside over this Kamarimba in case. Of course, we know that PPRC been there. And we know the role it play in a PPRC for support ECSL, for support the government, for letting them do and this one. We all see the action, for example, a fine, the APC sell amount of money and take action against them, whereas the same thing happened to the SLPP, then just do one kind of small something to them.
Those are the things. I get series of cases them, yeah? There are series of cases. Look, take for example, the case of Dr. Anes Baikuruma and the issue of, how they call this place? What do they say they sell? Okay, Sarah Rutai. If you follow that matter, then you cry for the system. Okay, Sarah Rutai, and I think to say there was another case we get to do with bank loan. Money, a bank loan or something somewhere. If you follow that matter, they cry for the system. The last judge, we give that judgment, we say, Dr. Anis Baikuruma for restore certain money. But I make I tell you, me say we're not a lawyer. The only way I can always talk about law this and that because I have read enough. I don't read boku books. I don't watch boku film. Me and possibly I enjoy. First I go to court just for go sit down no more. I go grammar school. I left school, I go to court. I go sit down no more and they argue case in court. You understand me? I enjoy them thing and they. when they put all the evidences before you, they know for say this man innocent of this thing, they didn't think they do, of what they charge him for. But politically, that woman, that judge, that woman, she gave a ruling without even looking at any of the evidences before her. So when you get judges, then we're so crude to that level where they don't even think of the repercussion of their judgments and upon themselves, upon their statuses, upon their name. You know, they think of that anymore. There is no credibility. When you look at them, you know, for say these are people that will not get shamed. These are just people that were just willingly. They are just willingly. They are ready to bow down to any nonsense. Come on, produce in yesterday. You know, when you see somebody, when I don't talk, say, okay, the law is either you present the person or you pay this amount of money. And the money was paid.
And they receive them, they accept them.
And they receive the money. They actually case outside. In the very first place, the entire case was a sham. Like complete sham. We all know that one day. So when I come up with that thing, when I bribe that bikini mama, when I bribe that bikini when they call. If not so, then let them go do DNA test.
In fact, the thing we have been talk yesterday, the fact say, you know, the evidence don't be the kind of court, not be entirely at all. They say the pikin no begin no man business before he make a member begin meet. Then the nurse come and tell you, say, I don't give this speaking prevention or so them. We contradict all of that. The birth certificate, the court na falsified birth certificate and can bring them all in a court for just get this man on the case and other things them. And the evidence them, Muhammad Kamaimba Mansari, according to within the court, able for place, it then at 3 different locations according to them. That particular moment they be then marking. But the people them say it been there corner at that time, and all evidence proof say it been there Makini at that particular time when they talk about.
He gets alibi.
Yes,
Gets alibi. Yes.
Yes. So the alibi when they give prove them right, but then they come up with different things. Then just forget them. But Mohammed be don't tell we say Fatima be don't talk say na his own case that one day.
Make I tell you. Let's tell you something. Let's tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Any government we get for take over after SLPP get a lot of work to do. And if they not lay that foundation, if they're not correct this malaise, if they're not correct this maladministration, if they're not correct this wrong within the judiciary, not only the judiciary, within the system, but citing the judiciary specifically. And they're not correct this wrong. Make I tell you something here. Sierra Leone, they sink forever. Sierra Leone, it is sink forever and ever because there is absolutely no protection for what is right to happen. Lord, take Justice Allowell case. Justice Allowell only he writes this letter. Today I defend the letter. But when I say this letter, then on the social media, me I defend the letter. Today I not get the letter. This man write this letter, demanding waiting rightfully belong to him, as any sensible judge can do. And then he give this letter to all who that's supposed to forget him. Not when put the letter on social media. Somebody even put the letter on social media until they don't delete it now. Okay? Una suspend the man based on letter where somebody else put on social media. And una refuse for do anything concerning the issues where the man in raise must know how bad we have sunk, how bad we've gone down. Must understand how backward we have become. But make I tell you, I will tell you something, Pierre, yeah? You know, say funnily, I know they blame them Jiga there. I don't blame them. When them guys are not Jiga, I don't blame them. You know why I cannot blame them? Because over the years, other government has opened this door for these guys to also come and misuse the system, the way they've misused the justice system in Sierra Leone over the years, and they've not corrected them. Because let me say, they don't get that all then judge there, so we not even practice law properly. They don't even practice law. They don't make them magistrate this and that. You for put something in place where they ensure say, for make them particular kind of magistrate to come up for be a judge, you not get for busy for them own. Me, I make one statement, they tell them make this particular chief justice where they make I say, I want to see his judgment on a unique case. Because first time when they talk about judges, when they produce certain judgments, if you go, anybody they do law, they tell you this, they produce judgments and when you sit there, you read, where you look at the reasons as to why certain judgments were made. You actually know for this as somebody with no law. How and why these judgments were made. Even the term where Babs been there as Chief Justice. When cases, remember the last case we come up as to the elections. I think it was about the 2018 elections. Okay. Even at that, when Babatunde they give the ruling, where they give ruling, it was made public. His ruling was public. Where you see, they listen. Even though me personally may think to say they should have allowed those cases to go through, irrespective of technicalities, where they use for trash out the case. Where for me, I don't say that is political. Therefore, that allow the case to go through. But even at that, when they give the ruling, they listen and they listen when they give ruling, point by point, technical point by point, where they deal with them point by point. You know very well, say this is somebody who don't practice law. This is somebody who know the law. But funnily, they self take bitterness and anger against other political party and allow mother be for use them. When they like it, they bring and scumbag the like that why also come into the legal system. What did they destroy everything? There is no shame, no nothing on it. The only people that the law they work for are poor man. The only people that the law they work for are the one that way government hates and where government want for destroy. Look what thing happened to Dr. Samuel Kamara. Where at the end of the day we know say Dr. Samuel Kamara and no they pay that money there at all. Who that they pay the money now? Not to the waiting ambassador, not to the waiting her name again. They pay the money now.
Ali Kaba.
Not to they pay the money now. Ali Kaba. Yes, they pay the money. But yet, we are not able to prosecute Ali Kaba. I take Dr. Samuel Kamara prosecute him. And Fisher, this. I can always tell them some of them people are. Some of them guys come on a power. Who go on a name?
But Fisher, not so today, say, like corrupt guy. You know, say before this time, we don't catch up on corruption. They find out guilty. You know, them banner for practice law inside the country or for being magistrate at some point. Now this government can make it begin for practice again. And how they count Fisher? They count Fisher from the law officers department and they pass with and can inside take each back side for the.
You see, they do all team back though. Now they destroy all team. They take the bar association, force their own puppets, put their own puppets there, just so that they get their own way on every angle. And then now how they call them. The new organization, Lawyer Society, you are refusing them to register. They are right. Even though they get right for register, we're not going to lock registration for them outside, refusing them to do the registration properly. And funnily, even if they take them to court and the court give you inside,
and you see the court we don't call them for talk to the lady, forget about this. So what do you expect if they're going to court?
See what they happen. Because at the end of the day, even if they win, don't say they take the matter to a court, and the judge decide for sincerely look at the matter and say, okay, well, and give a ruling on behalf of them. Make I tell you, this the government in Sierra Leone not respect the court, and that's the problem I get with the court. That's the problem. If you look what's happened in Nigeria don't become a disgrace more than Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone they run behind Nigeria now. Just imagine Nigeria the country where. When the court give ruling and they free somebody, it's right inside the court. And then they go back and go arrest the person back. For some, the last time we saw what happened to Showore, when they go for go arrest Showore in a court, where lawyers they fight with DSS officers at the court. The same thing now they happen to Sierra Leone, where if it takes the police boss, the head of the police, no more can ratify anything happen. Even the Chief Justice cannot say anything happen in Sierra Leone. So they're all just puppets, and it's a shame that even the Chief Justice, the judges they will get, they look and not say they're puppet. They say, oh, now they don't know whether they work, they want their thing for it. This thing is Bokupa will.
All right. So still inside the case of just Leijdekkers, as then the one after the whistleblower when Mohamed member Mansari, you know, for arrest them for let just keep quiet instead of respond and say this now for just make them keep they silence me. But this is the latest way come out from Gleaner newspaper, another paper where they do extremely well in terms of investigating some of them things there. They say just Leijdekkers operates large cocaine processing facility near York Village, and this now the facility where they show, you know, near York Village. Outside, they say just Leijdekkers, they operate. It gets a processing facility where they process the cocaine now for doing in distribution. And this, now they house this. But the police know they say all of them things there. Why? I can ask this question, and I need to ask you again this question. I don't really know, and I can always try for know why I kind of ask this question. Is it that I kind of petty or a kind of bias in this thing? Why the police boss? Why the president so much lack interest in the issue of cocaine and just Leijdekkers inside the country?
So not so we know where we forgive the direct answer. Nobody know where we forgive 100% direct answer. But we will tell you, and we will tell we people, and based on waiting we understand. Okay, waiting we understand analytically. Let me look at the fact that just like they can marry to Mother or just like they can in Mother in Peking get something going sexually. Okay, and get a sexual relationship going. Up to the point that now Mother being picking on born picking for just Leijdekkers. So technically, just Leijdekkers and Mother being in son-in-law. That's our number one. Okay. Number two, the money where cocaine they bring inside. We don't talk about these things over and over now. The money where cocaine they bring into a country, not a small money. If you look at the amount of cocaine we don't inside Sierra Leone, not a small cocaine. The amount of cocaine we don't be smuggled from Sierra Leone to other countries, not a small thing. Sierra Leone are a major transit hub for drugs.
I beg support you, Arthur. Somebody tell me something at this program again. He said, if you look at the dollar rates, don't stabilize for some time now, because the dollar actually they flow out of the bank, and if the demand for the dollar they reduce, the dollar rates is stable.
Yeah. So what's happening with the dollar rate? It's not just the demand for the dollar rates they reduce. They reduce. So you mean to say one of the reasons they made the dollar get stable now, the fact that dollar they come into the country now frequently. The country they get the right amount of dollar, you understand me, for float back into the economy. So the dollar they become stable. Yeah, the dollar
and it come as a result of waiting.
Now cocaine they bring account.
Well, that is person they say. So because it can inside plenty. So the demand where people and they go to line for a bank, it not that much again because if they out, it is flow.
The demand don't reduce. Yes, the demand don't reduce.
Yes,
the demand and when you look at between the demand and the supply. So which means that we get the amount.
We get more dollar now when they float outside.
Yes.
When they float for the market.
Yes, from demand.
Yes, so now they know they go to line for buy and we know the bank governor go say we now say I don't give this amount of dollar to certain people then.
Dollar not they run up again. You they go to bank now, you get dollar. So you not need for the go na treat now, forcefully for go buy dollar and man they and a treat. So now when you go to the bank, because when you go to the bank, they get dollar. Now that they make the dollar they go up. You go to the bank, get dollar they go up.
And I beg to come inside again. What do you understand? Even the boys themselves where they in a street right now, they're not the two sell dollar that way again because man to man, then the dollar they pass hand to hand. They don't need for begin go to like say $1. It they free. It one at the ground.
Yes, and the team correct. The dollar they go one. So the supply day. And the reason why I made the supply day, like I tell you, the reason why I made the supply day now because of we get drugs so they go in and out of the country. Sierra Leone are a major drug smuggling route to Europe. Take for example, there is one news we come out just last weekend about a South African woman with a kitchen at the airport. We get cocaine inside waiting toffee paper them. You understand me? Chocolate paper. I don't know if you see that news.
No.
You understand me? I want to blog they put on that news. The woman gets chocolate paper, then a cocaine inside it. She has a South African passport. She's a South African. The question is, you come to South Africa, come all the way Sierra Leone for go Bahrain. Now South Africa, you come all the way to Sierra Leone for go Bahrain. You know why? Because Sierra Leone has been a transit point, an international transit point for drugs. You remember now that from Sierra Leone, they put drugs in a ship, they can go places like England, bring a car America, and all of them things. And so Sierra Leone is now a transit point for drug. And because it don't become a transit point for drug, it become also a point for drug processing. If you look at the Kush, what did they happen with Kush? The fact now that the material for Kush, they come into Sierra Leone from other countries. and they come into Sierra Leone. Okay, that's how the material for kush they come into Sierra Leone from other countries. Not to say that other countries and they make the kush inside Sierra Leone. The material they come in, which means we have the processing plants in Sierra Leone, the processing mechanism, the technical skills needed and the machinery needed for process drugs we get in Sierra Leone. So they are processing it in Sierra Leone. The same thing you go see for the cocaine. What to make you see say crack cocaine not increase? Crack cocaine not increase. Crack cocaine, actually cocaine not too. You get the first level, the raw cocaine, when in the coming so. Okay? Crack is from that very raw cocaine. Okay? Crack now, for example, when the raw cocaine not they done, they get another process when they put them through a fire. You get me? Where they increase, where they make it increase and produce a second kind of quality where they get out of them. Okay, so for example, if you get one ounce of cocaine, you put them through that process, you go end up get 3 ounces of cocaine. But you don't get a more dangerous quality. You don't become crack. Crack is more addictive. Crack is far more 50 times addictive than the normal cocaine. And that's crack. The drug dealers then prefer that crack to the normal cocaine because that crack can be easily sold in the streets. That crack can be easily sold on the street, on the market, on the street to people, to children in schools and everything. Gets them hooked up. And crack, once you get hooked up on crack, you're going to be desiring more and more and more. Crack now like a way you don't become so addicted to tramadol. When you don't become very, very addicted to tramadol, you don't get an astronomer now. Now crack, now one kind of thing now like body, you're running for it. And crack in was crack where you don't get them, you don't even kill for get them. Because the urge where you get from them, it's very, very uncontrollable. Okay? So at the end of the day, Sierra Leone become that hub for cocaine export, and also now it don't become the place society people they process the cocaine. Showing you this picture of this house in York, I'm not surprised. I wonder whether I understand it and go with it because that house. But
you ask who I host the man they build host they buy host now boku one.
Yes, that house is not a new house. Okay, that house is not a new house. I try to remember if I know that gets a particular house. Because that's one of the structure. That's a structure where I think to say we don't see and that's Peninsula, that's York Road. I don't see that kind of house. I'll try for see if I be able to remember or try for send people for see if anybody can remember they would have get that house. We need to be asking. Probably it's not even a rented house anymore. You don't buy the house. If you look at the issue where happened most recently, that's how you say this thing become worse. You hear about this guy where this bobo where they kidnap, when they call Jallo, waiting Jallo, where they kidnap, not so. They kidnap this bobo, Alan Jallo. Yes, but somebody may send me an information say in real name not even Alan Jallo. In real name na Cherno or something.
But now Alan in your family themselves they use, so not to street name as well.
Yes, now Alan in family they use because like they don't use the name.
Right.
You know, like yes, I don't use you with that name. The information I guess and that this particular guy was even in Belgium at some point. He was in Belgium at some point, and then Ulop somebody in Belgium and for drugs business we make Irona. It was not deported, but because police they be and say police can't be and we gonna can fleet on. We gonna return back in a fleet on. Okay, that was the information. I can't forget I get all the information. That was the information where I get now. And that's in hand down the inside God's business, bad one. In case, according to the information I get, they call admire in name inside it, they call admire in husband inside it. The person give me an instant in which they don't arrest them. At one time, can go na they catch them with drugs them when they can go na Lumley police station. Away at the end of the day. The policeman sees the drugs and the money when they catch my hand. So they end up call admire end up call make certain calls, and then the policeman left and go. They left this boy go, but then go with the money. So at the end of the day, now you don't go back in Sierra Leone, you end up on bad drugs business. Who are the waitsman? Then we need for ask question. They according to the description of the people when they say kidnapper, they say waitsman and sojaman and inside the Portugal. And this is the thing. This is the problem with security. Our eternal security has been compromised because this particular guy just Leijdekkers don't or initially get sojaman and when they gather, and we get the understanding that sojaman even effects for gather. Because at the end of the day, Sojamane they gather, Sojamane when they gather, they make boku money.
Yes, where you go, it's like you don't go to Kaaba, you go touch the Kaaba soon.
So the military they become unstable. These are the problem when you get cartel governments like the SLPP government in power. But Sierra Leoneans are not seeing this. When you talk about this, you get the stupid one where they come with them tribalistic mindsets. They can't counter you. They can't say, oh, because they're in government and the government in a power. The government in a power say they do for you. What are they doing for you? What are they giving to you? How are they helping you? They rather only the foundation where they make too much money, but you don't pick where you born. If you're not careful, you get for pull gun for another country, they for kill you. If you're not careful, you pick where you born, get for end up, they take cocaine for destroy you. With security has been compromised. It has been compromised seriously. Just imagine the person who been there the airport was dealing with drugs. People are coming at the airport, so they can go.
Okay, I see something where catch my attention, where I think say people need for hear this story small bit. Because I see somebody that ask the location there, you tell for member, but I just read this story small bit, let people hear this story. Then say, according to Glenna, an extensive investigation into the movement of Dutch fugitive just Leijdekkers, also known by the nickname Bolly Jones and Umar Sharif, alleged that the suspect has been operating between Bones Island and York Village on the peninsula, about 25 miles from Freetown. According to the investigation, Leijdekkers uses luxury speedboats to transport goods between the Wokel River and Putuloko Creek. According to the investigation, a massive warehouse in York Village is being used as a cocaine processing facility. According to a source involved in the investigation, the facility is staffed by a mix of local and foreign workers who appears primarily at night. Neighbors and former employees interviewed describe a pattern of intense nocturnal activity. Luxury speedboats arriving after dark, while foreigners disembarking and being escorted into the warehouse. The stringent control designed to keep operation hidden from the public eye. One resident who agreed to speak anonymously claimed he was once hired to offload a large shipment of opaque plastic containers and was unable to determine what was inside. He claimed he was paid 3,000 new leones, that is 3 million, or $126 after the task was completed by a Sierra Leonean who drove a black SUV to the warehouse regularly. A former employee at the facility described an environment in which workers were not permitted to bring phones or other electronic devices inside. He described the location as heavily guarded with military and armed police personnel present. There were white men who came by speedboat with military men. The ex-worker said, "We used to see this man known as Umar Sharif by the media. We knew him as the big boss. When he visited, he would give us money, but once his image appeared in the news, he stopped coming." These are the investigation that they do. The story continues at page 3.
I really want for say kudos to the journalists who actually do this investigation. I want to tell and thank you. This is not a very good one, but make I show you something here. You see, it described one place who say this business they happen between
Bones Island and York.
Sorry, between Bones. Now Bones or Bond?
Bones.
Between Bones Island
and York.
Okay, so you not go up on a Bond Theater, because if you go up on a Bond Theater again, a Sabida existing.
Because Bones Island very close to the Europe.
yes, Bonf gets lots and lots of islands and the way they keep, but also that Potloco Creek where they describe, so that from that Bones area they also gets lots and lots of islands and they. So it's not like it will not be on Bones Island itself. It will be on one of the islands them around that Bones area there. Why make that place the ideal? It's ideal because it easy for the big ship. Remember saying that place there, ship the pass for go Pepero. Now that access state guy for describe to you, so for go Pepero. So it's an easy place. It's an easy place where go they far away from the eyes of Sierra Leoneans. Where for make able come in with your ship them come in with what they come in and take what they take and
so this make I will ask you another question in relation to this. Why on earth we get Wataki we know they function properly? A lot of ship they know they come for we make money from the Wataki, but yet still want to invest trillions of dollars for build the Banana Island port.
Well, make I tell you, the Banana Island ports are just another political sham. And just another big political mistake.
So how that relates to all of them deal there?
So yes, so at the camp. When you listen to the arguments what's in the book? Gentle, where they put towards the Banana port, they make an argument say if this port can be ship them will become. But at one point it defeats yes, at the camp. At one point it now when that mining case come out. The reason we make a short up about that mining discussion now because when I listen carefully to in arguments, it defeats himself. Now that's then the minister begin to ask other questions. He said, well, the reason we make it go for that particular land, that concession, now because in no say, if you don't build this port down at that Banana Island day, all the ports them, like the ports in Senegal or Morocco, you understand me? All of the ports them price go can down. And if the price cannot still, it will create problem for them for still get both yonder. Because the only reason we're going to make ports left places like Senegal and Morocco, we get advanced shipment facilities and come down at your ports and for two reasons. One, it's that because your price is low. Number two is because you get the needed facilities. But then if you don't get the even if you get the needed facilities and your price is the same as those in Morocco and Senegal, there is no need for them to left Morocco and Senegal where they're very, very close to places like Europe and come down to Banana Island. Okay, then why are you pursuing that project when when you look at the time frame business-wise, it's not going to bring you profits. It's going to increase the competition, and there is no surety or certainty that other businesses or other ships will be coming to your port. The only reason why you go for that concession is just that to keep your port busy. Because if you get that concession, you understand, you get something that way, go they say ship the can at your port, your port able for operate, and there is something to export, which means the business is not viable. The business is not, it's not a strong business. It does not have strong foundation.
So wait, tell me something. It means say now, if that whatever concession, that mining concession we bound go for, it not work, this port safe another mess.
Yes, the ports are another mess.
So, but in order for talk and trade, we all know say not because of that. It was just for use that like when they say money laundering for actually see that's not the public eye. But then deal they are, then just like the cars and all. We don't talk about now. Anybody can challenge you, anybody can take court action, but we know say that not the deal. Because based on what you don't explain so, you will see the risk in business, but you still put your hand there. What's not the hidden intention?
Yeah, so that be we can out to the money laundering side. That be we can out to the money laundering side. The only intention after you don't find out for say if this business truly not a business where they give me money, the only other reason why you want to do that business now because you want some side for was some kind of secret kind of money. And I don't tell you like this. I don't take this over and over again. The telecommunication companies in Sierra Leone, especially Africell and money laundering companies. And that's a creating company in different. Especially Africell has been used several times. Journalists that will do investigations don't point to them as being used for money laundering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And that's the reason why you find out, say, they killed other companies. And they're not willing to do any other thing. So you will find out that this government is only putting money in areas outside they able for launder that team money go out of Sierra Leone, not only in areas where they bring anything worthwhile come to Sierra Leoneans. Even the Lunge Airport, make I tell you something, even the Lunge Airport, look at the issue of gathering dollars. Why think to say the government, the demand say, okay, well, we need for to get a dollar, now that place there for airport tax, $30, $25, and all of that. Now, just so that they want for say, okay, we get evidence so we get that money. Now, all now places them for do money laundering. You get to tell they say, all now areas them for waste money. So at the end of the day, we know say whatever Mother Bill do, make I tell you, whatever Mother Bill do, this is still not for go away from Mother Bill, you know, for go away from the SLPP. The only thing they need for do, let them take just Leijdekkers the under over. But now they don't tell you say just Leijdekkers are doing at the country again. Let go there.
All right. I think the game's still big, the game's still serious, and the way how the cocaine, yeah, the way how the cocaine business on the go so right now is like. And guess what? Now, just Leijdekkers and team don't feel very much comfortable for work with this government. And the fairness now, I don't know the fairness now, if this government come out, the business go there at risk, at stake. It will be very difficult for them. So now, waiting, you may begin talking about this the other time now. The danger part now, then go begin the fight every means for make sure say this government continue for their power, because now then they see and understand the kind of business where they do, and they don't get any problem with that. Instead, then they put up defense for them at every point in time. Members say the military and the police, they where they protect this. And like you say, this man, they get loyal people right now. People where they show loyalty to them because they benefit a lot. And then say, put your motor say money there. If they need to pay police and soldier man them better, and then they go very close to just Leijdekkers, and then they give them a lot of money, then they even get loyalty to Ram past the president.
Yes,
so, go ahead.
Yes, then you get loyalty to Ram past the president, and that's a put them in a very powerful position. At the end of the day, you don't even know how the levels of the military where that a particular guy they do
don't they? Because, for example, look at this guy where they be accused for rape business, Kwame, where they say very close, one of the people where they guide, where they send as the top officer them for guide them, then they understand. So take into consideration the kind of allegation them where very much serious past Mohammed Kamamba Yon, then give him passport for good travel and Kawe can then promote him. What do you expect for them to do? Because this guy very much connected and he knows how things they happen.
So that is the thing. That is why I always say this, yeah. I can always make this statement, say, for let's say alone be saved, first of all, we need God for anoint one soldier man, we go break free from them. I always talk this thing. Because the army, me, if I get power right now, the silent army, I know go say I go disband them all. But believe it or not, we go sack Boku, we go remove Boku. Because the army has been polluted. What I mean the army, I'm talking about the silent military. I'm talking about the army itself, the navy. The army and the navy, and probably the quote-unquote Air Force now where they want for make. All of these people have been polluted. All of these people have been bought.
I know they talk about the navy get for with the police as well, the maritime, because they only work together.
All of them,
including the Ministry of Marine Resources.
Of Marine,
yes, Ministry of and Mother be your sister says every day.
But make I tell you, when you call up the ministry, it's Marine Resources, it's internal affairs, it's defense. Okay, Marine Resources, internal affairs, and defense, and to some extent, Ministry of Local Government. You understand me? To extent, local government, they're all party and part of this. So the army has been polluted. This let me left the army word. This entire security sector has been bought over and polluted. And so make I tell you, there is a risk even for the coming elections. And I want to say this. I want to say this so that the APC, where seem to be the most viable political party now, I want to make them understand this. That is, if some of them has not already been bought. You guys are coming to face something very, very big, because Even if, let's say, the APC win the elections, so they pray to God for say yes, 2028 elections, APC win the elections, and APC come to power. The problem now that at the end of the day, if the APC not serious for breakdown this virus within the security sector, the APC instead one and power not get for belong. The APC not get for able to stabilize the country. Because if you remember at one time we do an analysis where they talk about the impact of drugs in the country and drug lords in the country, how it systematically impact and affect every nook and cranny of your society. You understand me? How it wither down the structures. We not get them pardon first time where they can where you give an office, we get the grace and the power for say, yeah, nobody know the bribe me now. Look like what thing that happen in Liberia. How the Liberians can take the fight against drugs serious. So then they look at the young people in their life and then they fight drugs properly. We don't have that in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone has poverty also grip people now that if I go on the streets and pull $100 and say, oh yeah, and give $100 to them people there, they will look at me as a messiah.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I say? Mm-hmm. So all of these people now, it is their time to be wealthy. It's their time to be rich. It's their time to come out of poverty. It's their time to have the most recent baby in a corner. It's their time to drive a particular kind of car. It's their time to present themselves in a particular kind of way. So when they get this opportunity, they're going to protect it. Yeah. And that's the reason why the political parties need for stand up. The APC need for stand up.
And members say, when the drugs always go with arms. And at some point, we investigation we reach we or information reach and the fact say this guy and they supply some of the guns them with the OSD and the military police then they use.
Well, you know that not surprise me. The reason make it not surprise me. Belos just get strong contact with some of the big cartels them in Mexico. Okay, mm-hmm. If you read the last investigations, the thing that will come on our papers in the Netherlands, and also if you follow carefully the last investigation that was done by Dr. Sylvia Olenka Blyden, you understand me, we come up to that story as to what happened. If you get the ability for threatening a king, the king of you understand me, of our entire kingdom, mm-hmm. to the point that the king take in Peking, he put on a young kingdom in country. It can't go to Spain for security. If you get that ability, you're not a very dangerous person. You're not a very, very dangerous person. And therefore, it is imperative that the opposition take this fight very, very serious. Mm. And already, as they start now begin to develop a plan as to how, when they take power, how they're going to deal with this. It not surprise me because if you run in cocaine, you get forget connection to arms dealers. Because you get forget connection to arms dealers, you get forget connection to people who are assassins, you get forget connections to people that will get the ability for even bring down a whole government in coup. You get the ability in it because that is how you get your security. All of these things just mess up and just mess up the country for we. So now, and when you look into the APC, how many of them they talk? How many of them they talk? Even now, even when they cancel now, let's show you one of the things we do happen at Sierra Leone. When on elections time, people all man they bring money come to you. One of the things we don't make certain businessmen and certain big businessmen, them, foreign businessmen in Sierra Leone, don't able for stay strong in Sierra Leone where they make them 30 days, we're not able for pass laws where they protect local Sierra Leoneans businesses as locals, as indigenous. The reason are because their businessmen, when they say election thing they reach so like now so, then they bring millions and millions of leons donated to individuals and political parties. Individuals and political party. Let's just talk this talk. I'm not talking this talk for the entire Lebanese community, please. I don't like people to misunderstand me. Powers single-handedly, there are over 40 parliamentarians in parliament who are both in the APC and SLPP whose campaign money came from Fawaz alone. I assure you that one. Before now, even big parliamentarians, leaders of political parties, their money, campaign money came from Fawaz. Can you pass law against such a man? Fawaz take materials, equipments that are needed by the police, go donate and give the police, and the Sierra Leone government and the Sierra Leone police, Pan Big Fool accept that kind of gift. Can you take Fawaz to police in Sierra Leone? Can Fawaz be prosecuted for any crime? Can the people who are around Fawaz, who are working for the interests of Fawaz, be persecuted? Land business are free town in Awala. But at every time, governments go get land, they go for identify land. Oh, yeah, na government land. They take and they go sell and give them people. They take and before you know, Fawaz don't go build, they don't get place. By the time you know, it's the police go carry full arm, full chest. Oh, they can't protect. They go kill their young people. They go kill their young picking them, their young anti them. They go fire tear gas on their young people. Massacre their young people for waiting. Even if it better if some of these things happen legally, but they don't happen legally. They happen through bribery and corruption.
All right, they say something, and when the thing don't then I'm pick 9-5 for the left, only ball left. Thank you very much, Arthur. Thank you for joining me inside the program this morning. I think this will get for waiting, and I think I'll get for put you and I call them together, the journalist. Follow we talk about this because it's very much important. I'll continue. But in the meantime, thank you very much for your time with me inside the program. God bless you. Get yourself a wonderful day. And you wait to watch a program, for thank you as well. Or wait, don't take your time for watch a program, like and share. And thanks to the producer, we get this kind of program this morning. My name is Sembe, the Freedom Fighter. Until we meet again, one for say God bless you all. Get yourself a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. And remember, say for you, we get speaking age 1 to 3, where they put things in together, where we go actually come just now for begin show you some of the things them like this one, for example, where we don't begin show. Nah. This is our community helper for show you, for example, within the police they do, within the firefighter they do, within the nurse they do. All of them things in the end, we can as well go and do another one and say, okay, what about you, na small picky, you get for know it, how for behave. When you papa and mama say stop, you get for stop.
Analyse. When mama says stop, you stop right there.
One last thing, by this weekend when they start, we music, customized music again. When they start time for your birthday and other things. Them, so you can join me this weekend, and right we start from there. We'll go with another.